Sigil of Lucifer, or the Seal of Satan. This symbol originates from the 18th century Grimorium Verum, meaning the true grimoire, a key text in Western demonology. It consists of several parts: an inverted triangle representing water, a X symbolizing power, a V at the bottom denoting duality like man-woman, light and dark, and all this looks like a chalice which represents creation. As a symbol, the sigil stands for freedom, independence, light, wisdom, creation, existence and power. In Christian theology, Lucifer is a name for the devil. Once a high-ranking angel known for his beauty, he fell from grace because he rebelled against God. His name means light-bringer, and for Luciferians, he symbolizes the quest for knowledge and personal insight rather than evil. They interpret his fall as a sacrifice for humanity's enlightenment. The sigil is used in rituals to channel Lucifer's essence for personal growth, for meditation as a spiritual anchor, and also worn as an amulet for protection. Sigil of Baphomet. The official emblem of the Church of Satan features the head of a goat on a reversed pentagram, surrounded by Hebrew letters spelling Leviathan. Leviathan is a mythical sea creature symbolizing chaos, seen by Christian theologians as the demon of envy. The inverted pentagram signifies that physical things and desires are more important than spiritual beliefs. It's seen by the Church as the core of Satanism's rebellious philosophy. Baphomet has historical ties to the Knights Templar, who were accused of worshipping him as a deity. The image of Baphomet was created by French occultist Eliphas Lévy in 1854. His depiction of Baphomet features binary elements: human-animal, male-female, good-evil, supposedly symbolizing equilibrium. Older versions of the sigil included the names Samael and Lilith alongside it. Samael is often associated with the role of an accuser, adversary, or destroying angel. Lilith is theorized to be the first wife of Adam and described as a primordial she-demon. She was banished from the Garden of Eden because she refused to comply with Adam. In many occult societies, Baphomet symbolizes Satan, the fallen angel. The Black Sun. The Black Sun is a sunwheel symbol originating in Nazi Germany, later adopted by neo-Nazis. It features 12 radial sig runes, similar to the SS logo, and first appeared in Wewelsburg Castle, remodeled by SS head Heinrich Himmler. But it has many variations, some with swastika, some with Celtic crosses. Intended as a substitute for the swastika, it symbolized a mystic energy source to renew the Aryan race, uniting the sunwheel, swastika and victory rune. However, there's debate about the true origin of it because the sunwheel also appears in Old Norse and Celtic cultures. Some scholars think its 12 spokes derived from early medieval Merovingian decorative discs representing the sun's passage through the year. Modern associations of the Black Sun are primarily with neo-Nazi occultism. However, sunwheel images should always be analyzed in context, as not all denote racism or white supremacy. Cross of Saint Peter. The upside-down cross, or Petrine cross, holds dual significance in both Christian and anti-Christian contexts. In Christianity, it is said that Saint Peter was crucified on an upside-down cross at his own request, as he deemed himself unworthy of being crucified in the same manner as Jesus Christ. This act of humility symbolizes the Petrine cross, which is also used to represent the papacy, as the Pope is considered Saint Peter's successor. Another important Christian figure, Philip the Apostle, also died in the same manner, further reinforcing its Christian heritage. However, in anti-Christian contexts, the upside-down cross is viewed differently. Some believe it represents the coming of the Antichrist, as it inverts the most recognized symbol of Christianity. Eugène Vintrin, a 19th century occult leader who claimed to be the reincarnation of the prophet Elijah, was one of the first to wear the inverted cross, linking it to anti-Christian sentiments. The Sigil of Lilith. This symbol is connected to Lilith, a prominent figure in Jewish and ancient Mesopotamian mythology. The symbol's exact meaning is unknown, but it is believed to resemble a stylized version of Lilith's name in the Theban alphabet, which was popular among early by occultists and Wiccans. Ancient Mesopotamian scriptures, however, portray her as a demon or goddess of the night, while medieval legends linked her to witches. The sigil represents Lilith's qualities of independence, defiance, and empowerment, embodying her refusal to conform with patriarchal norms. It is often associated with the darker aspects of the feminine, including themes of sexuality, transformation, and occult wisdom. In modern practices, especially in left-hand path occultism, the sigil is believed to invoke Lilith's protective and powerful energies. Modern interpretations view Lilith as a symbol of femininity, beauty, liberation, and rebellion. Satan's cross, also known as Leviathan cross or the alchemical symbol for black sulfur. This symbol features a double cross with an infinity symbol at the bottom. It was created by the Knights Templar secret order. The double cross symbolizes protection and balance between individuals, while the infinity sign represents the eternal universe. In alchemy, black sulfur represents a component of the Philosopher's Stone, symbolizing impurity and chaos, due to sulfur's historical association with the devil. Satanists sometimes use it as an identifying symbol. In esoteric and occult use, the sign is associated with the Church of Satan, symbolizing protection and balance between the physical and spiritual realms. The founder, Anton LaVey, used this symbol in the Satanic Bible to mock the Christian cross, highlighting the Satanist belief that humans are their own center of balance and truth, instead of God. Heptagram, also known as a septagram, this is a 7-pointed star drawn with 7 straight strokes. It holds numerous meanings across various traditions. In Catholicism, it wards off evil. In Kabbalist Judaism, it has mystical significance. In Islam, it represents the first 7 verses of the Quran. In occult Thelema, it symbolizes the goddess Babylon, the Great Mother. Among neo-pagans, it is known as the sacred elven star, including Blue Star Wicca, where it is called a septagram. In Polynesia, it symbolizes Kanaloa, the first Polynesian navigator, and for the Cherokee people of southern Appalachia, it represents the 7 clans and the sacred number 7. The Icelandic Staves, also called Galdastrafir, these mystical runes and sigils were found in 7th century Icelandic grimoires, believed to be imbued with magical powers. Each unique design served a specific purpose, such as increasing success in trading, breaking locks, enhancing fertility, preventing theft, bringing luck while fishing, providing protection and assistance in war, winning over a girl, or ensuring a restful sleep. These runic characters are deeply connected with pagan gods, Nordic mythology, and Icelandic history. Ouroboros. This ancient Greek symbol depicts a serpent biting its own tail, forming an eternal circle. It first appeared in a golden shrine in Tutankhamun's tomb in 13th century BC Egypt, symbolizing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. It embodies the harmony of opposites and continuous renewal. It signifies the concept that all things are interconnected and constantly transforming. The Ouroboros holds significance in Gnostic beliefs, where its dual ends represent the divine and earthly aspects of humanity existing together, similar to the yin and yang of Chinese philosophy. In Norse mythology, Ouroboros is called Jörmungandr and encircles the world. The Ouroboros is a positive symbol and stands apart from other cultural depictions of snakes, such as those in Christian tradition associated with evil. Pentacle and Pentagram. The pentacle is an ancient symbol of a unicursal 5-pointed star encased by a circle, carrying diverse meanings such as representing the 5 wounds of Christ and the balance of the 5 elements earth, fire, water, air, and spirit, symbolizing the universe. In Satanism, it is flipped upside down, and without the circle, it becomes a pentagram. Usually, pentacles serve as talismans crafted from materials like parchment or metal. Many varieties can be found in the book Key of Solomon and are utilized in Wicca, where they symbolize the 5 elements and senses, as well as positive power and protection. They are often used to ward off evil spirits and demons. An inverted pentacle or pentagram denotes black magic and a rejection of traditional occult or spiritual values. Throughout history, symbols like Baphomet's sigil have been used in spells to summon evil spirits. Seal of Solomon. This is the signet ring attributed to King Solomon in medieval Islamic and Jewish traditions, often depicted as a hexagram or pentagram within a circle. According to legend, King Solomon used the seal to talk to animals or take control over spirits and demons in ceremonial magic. Used as a protective talisman in Jewish tradition, it also served to bind supernatural beings to conjure spiritual forces. Today, it's seen as a precursor to the Star of David, representing wisdom, protection, and the spiritual interconnectedness in both occult and religious practices. Eye of Providence, also known as the all-seeing eye, is depicted as an eye within a triangle surrounded by a halo. Initially a Christian symbol, its earliest uses trace back to Renaissance religious art, where it represented God. The exact origin remains uncertain, and it has varied meanings. For some, it represents God's omnipresence and benevolence, while for others, it carries more mysterious and sinister connotations. Famously shown on the US $1 bill, it is often linked to conspiracy theories such as the existence of the Illuminati, a secret society believed to control the world. It is also a Freemason knowledge symbol and used in Wicca for casting curses, spells, and psychic control. Seal of God. The Sigillum Dei is a magical diagram consisting of 2 circles, a pentagram, and 2 heptagons. It's inscribed with the names of God and 7 angels. It's mostly known through writings and artifacts associated with John Dee, a 16th century occultist and astrologer. He documented and used the sigil in his mystical practices. According to ancient texts, the sigil is so powerful that it lets you possess the spirit of God and potentially manifest as a divine figure. Activating the sigil allows communication with spirits, angels and archangels, mastery of the elements, influence over all holy spirits, and control over light itself. The user is said to gain a profound vision of God's kindness through its use during ceremonies. The Unicursal Hexagram, a 6-pointed star unique for its continuous and unbroken design. It symbolizes the union of 2 halves and is often used in rituals for its seamless lines. Aleister Crowley designed a variation with a 5-petaled flower at its center, associated with his Thelema religion. This flower represents the pentagram, while the hexagram symbolizes planetary forces akin to the Rosicrucian rose cross or the ancient Egyptian Ankh. The 5 petals represent the forces of the 5 elements. The Ankh, also known as the Key of Life or Cross of Life. This is a symbol from ancient Egypt representing eternal life, resurrection, and immortality. The Ankh's loop represents the sun. The horizontal bar symbolizes the horizon, and the vertical bar signifies the sun's path rising above the horizon. Ra, the sun god, held an Ankh in his right hand to symbolize his power of creation, while Anubis, the god of the dead, had an Ankh atop his scepter to represent his power over life and death. Some scholars say the Ankh was the belt buckle of the goddess Isis, and that it was the forerunner of the Christian cross. Seen as a mystical key, it was also used in rituals and placed in tombs to protect and guide souls in the afterlife. Today, it's also connected to neo-pagan religions and the Goth subculture. Eye of Horus, an ancient Egyptian symbol with a blend of human and falcon features. According to mythology, the god king Horus had his eyes cut out by his uncle Set. The god Thoth helped heal his eyes, making the Eye of Horus a symbol of protection and healing. Horus offered the healed eye to his father Osiris, sustaining him in the afterlife. Today, the Eye of Horus is also connected with the occult, Kemetism, and the Goth subculture. The Rose Cross. This is a symbol used by esoteric traditions like the Golden Dawn, Thelema, Ordo Templi Orientis, and Rosicrucianism. It is linked to Christian Rosenkreuz, a mythical founder of the Rosicrucian order, representing Western esoteric teachings with Christian elements. Some believe it predates Christianity, symbolizing the human body with the cross and personal consciousness with the rose. The Golden Dawn's version is very complex. It features pentagrams at each arm, representing the 5 elements, and incorporates planets, zodiac signs, and alchemical principles. It is used for spiritual protection and meditation. In Thelema, the rose cross signifies the great work, a mystical union with everything. Subscribe for more videos and click that like button down there to support us.